All right, let's have a look at divisibility tests. But before we do, let's have a look at what divisibility means. And as you might guess, divisibility is to do with dividing. Now in this section, divisibility tests are tests that we apply to large numbers to see if we can divide them by 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. And here are the summaries of what tests we can do for what number. And we're going to apply those to some examples from the textbook and see what that all means. Now, in exercise 304, question 1, it's asking to test each number, see if it can be divided by 3 or divisible by 3. And according to our table, for any number to be divisible by 3, if we add up, which is what sum means, sum of the digits divisible by 3, then the number itself is divisible by 3. Now I've done the last number, 1652. Now that's not even close to being on the 3 times tables. And so what we do is we sum the digits, and I've done that here. 1 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2, and that equals 14. Now 14 is not on the 3 times table, and so is not divisible by 3. And when that's the case, that number is not divisible by 3 either. So I'll just run you past that again. This number here, 1652, to find out whether it's divisible by 3, we sum the digits. We add them up. 1 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2. And when we do that, we get 14. Now that sum is not divisible by 3 because it's not on the 3 times tables. So this number is also not divisible by 3. And so in your workbook, you put the question number, 1H, the number, and no, because it's not divisible by 3. Next one is our tests again, just to keep a check. Test whether each number is divisible by 2. Now we look up here, divisible by 2, all we have to do is look at the last digit of the number and see whether it's 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. And I've chosen the last number here, the last example, question 2 part D, 340. And what we do is we look at the last digit, 0, and that is there. So this number you can divide by 2. 340 is divisible by 2 because the last digit is 0, and that's on that list there. In your workbook you'll put question number, 340, and yes. Let's have a look at question 3. Test to see whether each number is divisible by 6 or you can divide it by 6. Now I have a look here. We see that for divisible by 6 we've got to do 2 tests. Divisible by 2, divisible by 3. So I picked the last one again, 1278. So we're going to do the divisible by 2 one first. Divisible by 2, the last digit's got to be 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. And we've got an 8. So yes, this number is divisible by 2. So that's our first part. And then for 6 we've also got to test for whether it's divisible by 3 as well. So for 3 we sum the digits. Let's add them up. 1 plus 2 plus 7 plus 8, that's 18. 18 is on the 3 times table because 3 times 6 is 18. So because the sum of the digits adds up to a number you can divide by 3, this number you can also divide by 3. So I'll do that again, that last bit. Because the digits add up to 18, 1 plus 2 plus 7 plus 10, the total is 18. You can divide that by 3. So that means that number also you can divide by 3 or divisible by 3. So in your book you'll put 3h, the question number, the number itself, 1278, and yes, because it passes both tests for divisible by 6. Divisible by 4. This one, I'm going to do this test. Sum of double the tens digit and the units digit divisible by 4. That sounds a bit complicated, but it's not really. I picked the last one again, and it says sum of double the tens digit. Well, in this case, the tens digit is, as it is always, the second last number. So the tens digit is 1, double that is 2. 2 times 1 is 2, and then the digits unit. So double that one, which is 2, plus 7 is 9. I'll do it again. Double the tens digit, the second last digit. That's 1 times 2 is 2. Plus 7. Double meaning times 2. So those two numbers, that's double the tens digit, and that's the last digit. That equals 9. 4 does not go into 9. It's not on the 4 times tables. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. So 9 you can't divide by 4. So this one you also can't divide by 4. Let's run that one again. So we're looking for divisible by 4. Sum of double the tens digit. There's a tens digit. Double the tens digit is times 2. So 1 times 2 is 2. Plus the last digit, which is 7. 2 plus 7 is 9. Now that number is not on the 4 times table, so no, you cannot divide this number by 4. Okay. Now question 5, divisible by 9. Divisible by 9, the sum of the digits must be divisible by 9. So we're adding again. So I picked the last one again, 3111. Sum of the digits divisible by 9. So it's got to be in the 9 times tables. 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 6. Well, 6 doesn't go into 9. So no. This one here, you can't divide by 9. And the last question is a mixture of all those ones. Make sure you read the question that says, test whether that is not divisible by 4, that's not divisible by 8, and so on. Thank you.